Guys, today I want to show you two particular charts which gives us a clue as to where Bitcoin is going to go here in the short term. Also, I am going to talk about whether you should get into altcoins right now or maybe you should wait regarding that. So we got a lot of stuff to talk about. Welcome back everybody. My name is Cristiano, bringing you cryptocurrency videos every day, teaching you how to make money in this market. If you are new to the channel, then make sure to subscribe and activate the bell right now. And with that said, guys, let's get straight into it. So what you can see here on the 4-hourly time frame is that we are still above the orange box. We are still above the red line. So that is all good. But what you can also see is that we're struggling with breaking above the orange line at 30,600. So this is, the situation in the short term, but it's all about the longer picture right now. And of course, everyone are waiting for the inflation numbers to come out in less than 24 hours, so be prepared for that. But you know that we have this wedge here on the weekly time frame at least, so if we do see some movements to the downside, you do have some support here at 27,500. The traditional markets have been going sideways, and right now you can see that we're just waiting for this to make a decision here, whether it's going to break above this orange line or whether we are going to see some continuation to the downside. Well, at the very least, you can see that we are making higher lows here. So that's cool for the traditional markets. But again, it's all about the inflation numbers being released in less than 24 hours. Now, the White House is saying that they expect the inflation numbers, they expect it to be elevated. Basically, they are expecting higher inflation. And that is not good for the markets, of course. And now that brings me to this. So this is the producer price index. So when you look at the regular inflation numbers, which is going to be released in less than 24 hours, we're talking about the consumer price index, meaning how much are people paying for goods and services. But what you see on this chart is the producer price index, meaning how much is it costing to, or how much does it cost to produce something? And this is, in this particular case, it's all commodities. And what you can see is that, yes, the cost of producing has shot up through the roof here. And of course, when things are more costly to produce, it's going to be more costly to purchase for the end customer or the end user as well. So this is one thing that is worrying me a little bit right now. Also, if you look at some particular, commodities like eggs, for example, well, the cost of producing eggs have gone up by 250% maybe just this year. So of course, if eggs are costing 3 times as much to produce, then of course, most likely people are going to have to pay more for those eggs as well. Now, one thing I will point out is that this is between April 2021 up until now. You can see that we've had a dramatic increase in the price of producing eggs. But if we zoom out, and we zoom out quite a while, you can see that we have actually been at this level previously. In 2015, we were actually higher than at this point when it comes to producing eggs. So you can have these short-term spikes in the consumer or in the producer price index as well, especially with some specific commodities like eggs. What if, you have something wiping out half of the supply of the chickens or whatever, then of course, less eggs are going to be produced and thus the price is going to go up. So you have these short-term spikes, but the question we have to think about is this a short-term spike because we're seeing the same thing across the board with the commodities in general, or is this something that we should start to maybe worry a bit about? Well, when it comes to worrying, I would say that you just have to act accordingly. When you have all of the information, then that is when you can make good decisions. And for now, it seems like producing stuff is more expensive. So the inflation is probably going to stick around for a while. Again, we will see tomorrow when they release these numbers. But if the inflation is continuing to increase or is stagnant, then the Fed are going to take more drastic measures and the markets are going to go down a little bit as a result of that. So we just need to understand what's going on right now, guys. And all in all, I think that we are going to continue to go sideways here. I am expecting that. And also, if we do see a little bit of a second dump here, kind of like you saw right here, have this been the bottom or not. But if we see another drop, we need to be prepared for that. Which brings me to the altcoins, because it looks like the Bitcoin dominance wants to continue to go to the upside here. So I think that in time, Bitcoin is going to continue to regain strength here. And on the altcoin index, we are at a low level, yes, but you can see that we have ways to go if we compare to historical levels as well. So I am sticking away from altcoins right now. I think that we are going to go sideways for quite a bit. I think that you are going to have the opportunity to get into altcoin positions once we have more, a clearer path as to what the Fed are going to do, how the inflation is looking, how, everything is looking when it comes to producing goods and services, labor costs, etc. And guys, if you want to start trading yourself, you are able to claim $4,530 over on Bybit and $4,500 for new and existing customers over on Femex. So make sure to take advantage of that. We're keeping an eye on this. Thank you so much for watching this video, guys. I will see you in the next one.